Hello everybody, it's Vanburman here and welcome back to another video. A video that I wanted to do while I was dreadfully ill is my Steam year in review for 2023. I don't know if I shared last year's one, I may have done, or I may have just made reference to it. So I'm actually doing this on the Steam Deck, because why not? So we'll see what's on here. I've not looked at it. I presume there will be some stuff on there for Baldur's Gate 3, or at least I would hope so, and probably Starfield, because that's a game that I also played a lot this year. So if they're not on there, then I'm very confused. Alright, okay. So I played 65 games, 38 new games. Does that mean I played 38 new games? That means that there were 38 new games. Don't know. So 300 achievements. Oh, I don't care about achievements. Interestingly, 2/3 with mouse and keyboard and a third with controller. I'm trying to remember what I played controller with. I think actually I did play Starfield. Yeah, of course I did, didn't I? I played Starfield with a controller for most of the time. Not because I think that's the better way to play, but I actually had tendonitis in my elbow this year, earlier on in the year, and I couldn't really use my mouse and keyboard very well, so I sort of had to resort to using a controller instead, and so therefore I played Starfield with a controller for most of the time. But, you know, as with all Bethesda games, it's absolutely totally fine, so can't really say it had too much negative impact. Baldur's Gate 3, yeah, I mean, that's probably the game I definitely didn't play with a controller. And only recently have I seen how the control scheme is for like PlayStation and Xbox for Baldur's Gate 3. And I gotta say, I find it really perverse. Like all of these separate sub-options within options almost to get the exact sort of attack or action that you want to. I know there's like a huge plethora and you even have to switch between pages on PC. But because on your main page, I suppose, you have all of your really common actions, and then you very rarely or very occasionally sort of branch into the second or third page. But yeah, I was like, I don't understand how. I guess if you've got no choice, then fair enough, but like the control scheme just seems really difficult with controller. I know it's turn-based, so luckily you've got the time to go and do it, but even so, just crazy. I know it says only 7% of playtime, but I have played a lot of Beglin. 38 sessions. Brilliant game. There's been some updates, I think, since I last played it, which add some new bits in. So potentially, I think I might wait until it's in full release before I go and play Beglin again. But what a game. What a great game. Just like mindless, but good fun. So right up there with my achievements. I don't think I really care about that. And the same with games played. But once again, that doesn't necessarily really mean anything, because sometimes I've been playing games on, for the Steam Deck and stuff. The longest streak was 13. I don't wish, but it would be good if you told me what game that was for. Or games, I suppose. I imagine it's probably Baldur's Gate or Starfield. So, what's this? 21% the percentage of playtime you had in games that were new releases, and the average is 9%. Okay, that's interesting. Although not really too surprised. That's like around 9-10% for people, because obviously things like all the big games like CS:GO and GTA 5 and all that are definitely not released this year. What kind of games do I enjoy? So deck building must be the Peglin stuff. Top-down shooter, I'm trying to think what that would be. Don't know. And then JRPG, obviously, I think because of having played through I Am Setsuna this year, and space. Starfield. It must just be like space. And then things that I did. 6 games gifted. God, aren't I generous? 1 new friend. Well, there you go. Let's take a closer look. Let's have a look. So 11-day streak for Starfield. I think it was it 13 altogether? I can't remember. Yeah, okay. So we'll see if the 13 was Baldur's Gate then. I reckon so. So 11 total playtime in September. Oh, okay, yeah, well that makes sense. That's when it was released. And 79 sessions. Gosh, a quarter of all my playtime in Starfield. There you go, and some achievements. Baldur's Gate 3, 25. So they're similar then. 71 sessions of Baldur's Gate 3. Wow. Okay, 12-day streak. If you said you spent all that time in Act 1, we'd believe you. So, obviously, I did play Act 1 before the full release, so I think probably that helps by that. And I don't really care about achievements, so... Not first, an 8-day streak on Peglin. The amount of damage you dealt with that particular orb is incalculable. I don't know if I did, you know. There are some better strategies out there. But yeah, just completely dropped off after April. But you can sort of see where my time's gone. Like Peglin, and then Baldur's Gate, and then Starfield, and then that's it. Obviously, Final Fantasy was in between there as well, I suppose. So, yeah, they're the games really, aren't they? And then I Am Setsuna, that was in June as well. So that sort of bridged the gap, did it, just before Baldur's Gate? Yeah. It's all so predictable, isn't it, really? 3-day streak on I Am Setsuna. I really enjoyed that, to be fair. It was a bit, shorter than some of the other games that I played this year. I also played a little bit of 5% of Cricket 2022. Don't know why, just like the cricket games. And then you can see by month, so August and September. Yep. Yeah, Baldur's Gate and then Starfield. And playtime's not all that brilliant on the Steam Deck, is it, I suppose? I thought as a percentage, did I think as a percentage that would be higher? I guess when they're like AAA game releases, it's a little bit more difficult on the Steam Deck when you've got a PC as well. Whereas like I played a fair amount of Peglin on the Steam Deck. So, there you go. And then what we got here? Oh, okay. Well, this is what I played on the Steam Deck. Apparently I didn't play any Peglin on the Steam Deck. Oh, I'm just lying. I have no idea. Yes, that's right. I did play Crisis Core exclusively on the Steam Deck. And Hogwarts as well. Didn't realise I played that much Starfield on the Steam Deck, but there you go. 19% of playtimes with a controller. Okay, so I also played I Am Setsuna with a controller as well. Not too bad. And in August, oh yeah, I played Monster Sanctuary on the Steam Deck as well. Don't know what I was doing during that time, but if it's got Baldur's Gate, having a great time. I think that's it, isn't it? Really? Oh, we are who about to die. Easy for you to say. It's actually a really good game. I haven't done a video on that. Maybe oh no, maybe I should. Oh my goodness. Oh no, I ruined it. Oh, I've ruined it. I've really ruined it. I just wanted to know my stats for last year. Anyway, I guess that will do then. There's some really interesting stuff in there, to be honest. I know it's not going to have the stuff from Final Fantasy 16 because that was on PlayStation. But, yeah, not too surprised, other than the fact I lied about playing Peglin on the Steam Deck. I thought I did. Clearly not. Anyway, there you go. Thanks for watching, everyone. Hope you enjoyed the video, and I will see you all in the next one. Bye for now.